Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a rose tumbler with Mod Podge, and I'm going to be epoxying it later on today. So a few things that you're gonna need for beginners, because that's what I am, a beginner. You're gonna need your tumbler, of course. You're gonna need some Mod Podge. You're going to need a brush to put the Mod Podge on, your glitter, which I got from like AC Moore's. I chose to get the E600 glue because that's what I know works well with everything. And then I have my zipper, and I got a simple zipper right from Walmart. They were like $1, and this is the 9-inch, but I'm going to be using a 7-inch because I am using the smaller tumbler. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Something else you're gonna need. I like to use the electric tape to tape off when I need to put my zipper in so that I can get started. So what you need to start doing is going up and down. It doesn't matter what direction you go in, but this Mod Podge is going to hold that red fabric in place. And so I'm just going around, and what I did, because I wanted my silver rim to show, I got a piece of that black electric tape that I was telling you all about, and I went around the rim so that when I get ready to Mod Podge it won't go around it, and when I'm done that silver will still show. I don't want to cover up the entire cup. And I did a V shape here for the I'm going to be putting the glitter right there, but I had a whoopsie, and so all you gotta do is just get you a cloth and clean it up right there. And I'm gonna go around one more time with this Mod Podge to make sure that I have enough glue to go around when I get ready to put the fabric on. You wanna make sure that it sticks and you don't have to keep on going back over it. Just do it right the first time, right? Or at least we can try to do it that way. And when you get here by this tape right here I have, you could go this way to stay close to the edge, or you can go down like a V on the edge. It's up to you. Your cup, your clients, your way, right? And since I don't have a tumbler turner, only thing I did was I used the bottle of my Mod Podge. I put it in there and it's holding it like a charm. Alright, so what I'm going to start to do next, I am going to get my fabric, and I am going to start to put the fabric right on the edge here. And I'm going to show you all in just a second what exactly I am doing on this side. So this is all I did right here, is just gonna go around the cup, and it's cotton fabric, so it will give some, and it will be able to stretch as well. And just go on around until you get to that V, like that. You just want to make sure that it's smoothed out. As much as you can get it. And so you just keep going around until you get everything where you need it to be. Like that. Gonna make sure everything is sticking, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut this fabric so that I am able to work with it just a little bit better. Now I've had that cut off, I can lay this down and straighten it up and see what I need to nip and tuck here, and where I may need some more Mod Podge. And it's okay when you're Mod Podding it if it gets like on top of it. You're gonna see in a second I'm going to Mod Podge the top also. See how I am putting Mod Podge on the fabric? That's totally okay, because it's gonna dry clear. It will not dry white, I promise you. See how it's coming through? That's totally okay. You want it to stick, so stand it back up. Just want to make sure, so like right here, you maybe can't see it that well, but I can feel it. It's a little crinkle there, and you want to make sure all your crinkles are out. And see right here, all you gotta do is just pull a little bit, and it comes right out. Because as I said before, this is cotton. It's 100% cotton fabric, and I like cotton fabric better because it's easier to work with. You can pull and straighten it out as much as you like. And see right there how I have that little bubble right here? All I'm gonna do is just get some Mod Podge and go over it to straighten it back down. And it's gonna stick to the fabric with no problem. Same thing here. And I can tug that also to straighten it out so that it does not have that bubble there. You just want to go back underneath it because this is glue. It's like any other glue, it's just a crafting glue. Just want to go like that right there in that area. You put it on there nice and thick. It won't hurt to be a little generous. Just like that. Pull it back over nice and tight. Let's put this side back on. And I'm going to cut right here. Get rid of some of this excess fabric. And then I am going to fold on the edges just a little bit and put a little bit of Mod Podge there, and then I'm going to fold it right on the edges. Just like that. And just come on down. Make sure you have a straight line. And see how when you tug on it, it comes back straight all over again. Just like that. And I'll be able to remove that tape in just a second. Then I'll know where my glitter is gonna go. Like that. And then come over here to this side and get this side straight. It may seem a little messy at first, but you like the Elmer's glue from a long time ago? That is exactly what this glue reminds me of. And don't worry about that little area right there. We're gonna cover that up with the zipper, right? Remember? Then I will put a little bit of Mod Podge over the top here. it here also, so we can make sure that this sticks down. It wouldn't be crafty if it wasn't messy, right? It's a little messy, but it's okay. All right. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way around this cup to make sure that it stays on, okay? So we're gonna go all the way around. Mod Podge is key here in this craft. And then make sure you get all down here. And then we're gonna let this dry. And then we're gonna put the zipper on, and then it's gonna all start to come together. And as I said before, it's okay to be generous with your Mod Podge. Because if you don't put a good bit on like the first go round, you're gonna have to go around again to put more on. And you see these little pieces, these little stranglers, you wanna make sure that you take those off and don't let them kind of hang around, because it's gonna look messy once you get ready to put your epoxy on. You don't want that to come through the glass. So, little things, just take your time. Doesn't matter if it takes you an hour. Just take your time and go over it. See how I have this extra down here on the bottom? I'm gonna take all that off right now. It'll help me be able to work with my bottom a little bit better. And if you're anything like me, I hold on to almost anything extra when it comes to crafting, because you never know, I might be able to use this red all over again. It'll be Valentine's Day soon again. It's part of one of the reasons why I am making this cup. And it's okay, remember, if I get close to the end or it's jagged and it's not cut pretty, because remember, I have that tape on the bottom down there. So let's hit down there a little bit. It wouldn't be a bad idea to cover up the entire cup though. Huh? So we'll see. So now that I have that sitting there, I am going to let this dry. Then I'm going to come back for another round of Mod Podge. And then we're going to put on the zipper. Thank y'all so much for being with me here. And I will be back in just a little bit after it dries. See y'all soon. Hello everyone. So I've gotten a chance to let the fabric dry, and now what I'm doing, one more thing I did, I got a chance to Mod Podge this area right here. I'm gonna go back over it again because you can see some spots here. I can kind of see some of the Tumbler stainless steel there. And I'm gonna go back over that one more time. But what I did was I Mod Podge this area right here, got some glitter, shaked it on there, and I let it set overnight. But what I'm working on right now, I wanted this rim. This is my old Yeti cup, but I wanted my rim